Hello and welcome again. It's me, Mr. D. We're back here with another video about the hyperbolic plane fidget, and we're working on round 6 in this video, and we will go ahead and start where we left off by putting 2 single crochet in this first stitch, followed by a single crochet, and then continue the pattern with 2 single crochet in this next stitch and 1. We'll continue this way all the way around for round 6. I'm going to pause the video here and work to the end of round 6 and meet you there on the other side. Alright, well, here I am very close to the end of row or round 6, and you can see that here where I've been working, I've got 3 rows or rounds, and then coming up I've only got 2, and then starting about here there's 1, 2, 3 again. So that'll be the beginning of round 6. So I have just a little bit to go, but I wanted to show you how you can tell where you're at as you get near the end, especially after you get to this point. You can start seeing those rounds more clearly and know where your beginning is without having to mark the beginning stitch, which sometimes can just slow you down. Be a little bit of a hassle having to pull it out, put it back in. And with this one, once you start getting to this point, that stitch marker might even get in the way as you're pulling the rows through the middle. Hopefully you can see that as well. We're getting to the point where the hyperbolic plane is developing more, where you have different faces of this fidget turning away from each other, which is what happens in a hyperbolic plane, faces of the object turning away from each other. And you'll see even more clearly as we get the next couple of rounds in that it really starts to kind of bend up on the edges and curlicue around and just look really interesting. Okay, we're getting closer to the end of round 6 here. Just a little bit more to go. And let's see here. I think we've got that. Okay, so and here's kind of what I'm talking about, and how this fidget works is there's this piece coming out of the middle, and you can just start kind of pulling that, and it just keeps going and going, and you never come to the end of it because it always just kind of re-feeds through. There's that bit where I was working. I want to pull that back through actually, so I flip that over, get it back to where it was so we don't get the yarn all twisted up inside of it. But there's the middle hole where everything just kind of pulls through. And like I say, when we get a couple more rounds in, it's going to get even more curlicue and ruffled and more interesting to look at and to handle. So I hope you stick with me and work with me to the end of this thing, and that you have fun doing it. But we'll say goodbye for now.